Hello there, Pisces. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. And I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And this reading is going to be for Pisces for December of 2016. And before I start, I got a little announcement to make. My husband has a new website, and it's called megatoysplace.com. So go over there and buy all your Christmas toys. It's a Amazon affiliate, and you can use your Prime membership and get all the deals and stuff off of Amazon. And anyhow, what I've done for us for the month of December is I've pulled 4 cards, and I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for overall view of the month. We'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for the month, and it's going to be in our 10th house. That's professional and career activities, the affairs of your parents and officials, honors, popularity, your credit, prestige, things that are along those lines. Um, and because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern that I speak as if I'm you. So now all of us Pisces are named Frankie for right now. I have a couple of words for us before we start the reading from Spirit, and they are balance, their patience, and the patience is important because a few of these cards, they kind of point directly to that. And I want to say surrender also. And the word surrender to me is almost like looking at these cards like surrendering to a process or my creative process here, and having faith in it, because Spirit's going to give us very clear insight. Now, because we're all individual Pisces here, this will fall, what I'm speaking about, fall in different areas of our lives. So it might be career, it might be relationships, friendships, maybe our educational pursuits. Wherever this message falls will be a different area of each one of our lives. We actually, out of 5 cards, 3 of these are major arcana. So I do believe it's going to be an important month. Now, the overall for the whole month is the Justice card. And when we get the Justice card, we could be, some of us might be involved in lawsuits, others of us may be what do I want to say, divorce proceedings, perhaps somewhere where justice is being served. But I do believe this justice is going to come on our side. Because of that word balance, it means when this justice card comes up for the overall of the month, and I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out through the month for us, because that's just the way I think it works for me. But with this card here, it's talking about fair and equitable balance for all. So whatever it is that we're seeking justice in, we're going to get it, right? As long as we stay on that side of balance. We don't take more than we should have, and we don't give more than we should, or more than is appropriate. See, they must be telling us it that way for a reason. Because Pisces, we are givers. We're one of the high intuitive signs, and we are givers. This may be calling us to arbitrate. Maybe something at work, we're going to have to step in and arbitrate it, but we're going to keep our personal feelings, right, out of that equation. So what is fair and equitable, right, based on fact, not our personal feelings, is going to be a theme throughout the month. So if it's at work and it's something, that is coming into arbitration. Maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example here. Perhaps they fired someone and gave us all of their work and didn't get a raise. We're going to go in and arbitrate. Hey, you gave me all of his work and it's been 3 weeks and you haven't said you're keeping this forever. So I kind of feel I need a raise. If this is the deal, we're going to get it. It's just a matter, and that patience word's really going to be important. So they're telling us to be friendly, honest, open in our business dealings also, but to um, make sure our personal feelings are not involved in this justice card. Like, I think I deserve more just 'cause. Keep it all fair. We'll keep it all balanced. And what happens if we do that and we have the patience to step through doing this and we surrender it, right? Take our personal feelings out of the equation, it all falls together and it falls in line for the very best for us. So, our very first card here, it's like I said, we have 3 major arcana, and this is the Hierophant. And this is an organization or a structure, a structured organization. Religious, philosophy, school, maybe the court system, maybe the government, a place where we have to adhere, right, to the rules and regulations, but it's usually a place that we want to adhere to it. So let's say it's our church and we're going to get married and we have to go to the church that our fiance goes to for the wedding, and they have a strict set of rules, and we will have to say yes, we'll abide by that set of rules in order to be married in your church. We're going to do it, right? Or if it's a philosophy or a group that we belong to, they have a set of rules that we must adhere to, but here's the way they're saying it. And if I don't want to, right? If I don't want to listen to your rules, they're going to call me on account. They'll call me to task and say, no, 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 Pisces, you're being bad, you stepped out of the line. But for some reason, I think we want to adhere to these rules. That's how it feels with that justice card here. Or if there's something we can do with this justice card to arbitrate it balanced and fairly, we're going to do it. If this was a divorce we were going through, it would be the court. The actual court building with its rules, regulations, and those kind of things. We want to have faith in the outcome. And they're saying to me to say that to us particularly. So we don't want to create like extra tension. We don't want to get involved in other people's problems. We want to step forward, is the way they're putting it, with courage, that sense of balance, fair and equitable distribution. This month is going to be excellent for us if we do it with that type of attitude, okay? Because our next card here is the 9 of Rods, and Pisces, these are my brand new cards. Morgan Greer, for all of you guys that asked me, that's what it's called, and it's the first deck of cards I've ever bought for myself, believe it or not. And I have tons and tons of cards here, and I just like them because they were pretty colored. But this is the 9 of Rods, and in my old deck it was called Wands. But normally this guy has the 8 wands or rods behind him, and he has a bandage on his head. Now in this deck, obviously he got wised up and he put a helmet on his head instead of a bandage and a bunch of blood. But this is someone who is perfectly capable and skilled at and has overcome anything through their own skill, their own triumph, their own force of will. So if something is coming at me with this Justice card and the Hierophant and all these things together, remember, if I feel like I'm overwhelmed, pull myself back into that balance, keep my patience, right? Because I can overcome anything. Whatever this guy has overcome, he's done it through his own strength, his own courage, his own fortitude. And if you're being backed into a corner, right, just know, I got this. Just think like that. I got this. It's coming up. It's up to me to make the choice that is balanced, fair, equitable, whatever area this is. Maybe it's friendships, maybe it's love relationships, maybe it's in my career things, wherever it's coming down for me this month, because the next card is the Seven of Cups. And I think of this as um, when we have the Seven of Cups, I think I got the glare off of there for you. It's like we have choices, 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 choices. This is like being a kid in a candy store with only 1 penny, right? And you want every single choice. So it's the car, I want every piece of candy, all of the candies. So this is showing me, but it's a time when we can do really good things, like creatively, when we decide on the one thing. But we're being presented here with a Seven of Cups of so many ways we could go that we don't know which one to take. So it's all good opportunities, but Spirit's telling me with this Seven of Cups, make sure or check out which one is the right one for me, because this is a card of creativity, right? And it's creativity that I can use to bring forth whatever I want on the material plane, but that makes me have to choose, right? And if we're all thinking, well, I want all of them, remember, we're only human beings and we can only do usually one or two things at a time. So choose one or two things. We have that Justice card on our side. We have maybe the Law with the Hierophant on our side. We have our skill, our strength. We've fought this battle forever. We've been there, done that. A 9 is the end. Job well done, Pisces. It's the end. Job well done. We acquired all the skills, and end of the story, completion. It's off the table. Now we're given all these excellent choices, and they're so exciting we don't know which one to do. And our final card, obviously we don't. We have the Hangman. And this is a card of suspended animation. We're between the past and the present or the future in a state of suspended animation. So what Spirit's telling us is, because we have this Seven of Cups right smack before that with all these opportunities, what Spirit's telling us is, go internally, get a different perspective, a different viewpoint, right? So that I can make the wise choice for myself, but from a different viewpoint. So when we have this Hangman here, we're going to go inside and we're going to change our perspective, and we will make these wonderful choices, but we're given time with the Hangman. So they're saying, think it over well, Pisces. Discern what thing or things, a few, two, a few and a couple are different, right, Pisces? Instead of all with the 1 penny, right? maybe they're trying to tell us to don't continue along with wrong financial processes here, because I don't think we have enough with that penny in our hand to have everything we want right now. Go within, make the one choice or the couple choices that are right and relevant, and we'll have the ability or the creativity to fit in with this set of rules and regulations, because we've been down this path before. We have justice on our side. We're going to be balanced. We're not going to use our personal opinion, to create the good thing. We're going to use like Source's opinion. With this, the Spirit will lead us or guide us to make those choices, and we're given time with the Hangman. And I believe that's probably the most important part of this, because when we can focus on just one thing or a couple things out of this big old world of things, and because as Pisces we're very intuitive, so we're very creative, so we give ourselves automatically 9 or 7 choices. It's like, I can do anything I want, but we can't manifest all of it at one time. So they're saying, come back, go within with the Hangman, gather the right perspective to bring that to fruition that we want. And that feels like way better than fighting or being involved in other people's problems or getting in the middle, with the justice thing. Just kind of like laid back, right perspective. If there's rules that we have to fit in with them for the time being that we have to. Keep ourselves balanced. Spirit is going to give us clarity, clear sight. Have faith in this process, because justice is on our side. And I think that's excellent, because I don't believe anyone much has had a really easy year this last year. Can't make this up. Honest to God. Be honest with yourself. That's our angel guidance card. And I always think we can lie to everybody in the world. The only person we can't lie to is us, because we know what we're thinking inside. And they're giving us all these choices. We're the one that knows the way our own minds operate. It says, look in your heart, and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself, and focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel wings. And I think that's what that faith is for, and the patience, and like to surrender it over to Source to bring that outworking for us. It's all falling in our hands, and we're being given time. And I think this month is the time. It just feels right, doesn't it? Maybe because the New Year's coming, or maybe because we've just been through so much drama and trauma that we think it's about time. So the alternative meanings are, you receive this card as a gentle confrontation because the angels know you've been hiding from your true feelings. You've probably been afraid that if you admitted how you honestly felt, you'd be overwhelmed with the feelings and faced with making some necessary changes that you feel unprepared for. We've got a lot of choices here, but we have the Hangman. Remember that. We have time. And we've been down this road before with that 9 of Wands there. So you're not unprepared, Pisces. We're never unprepared. It says, yet the angels assure you that it's the healthiest to face the situation with honesty. They will help you with your emotions, your relationships, and any support you need to make positive changes. However, the angels remind you to focus only on your desires and not upon your fears, so that you can attract the former and not the latter. We're each individuals, but the Seven of Cups seems really important, Pisces. The situational, this is the additional meanings. The situation will improve when you face it squarely. You deserve better. Trust your own feelings, even if others don't agree. Don't give away your power to others. And avoid getting caught up in the illusion that this is the way it is. Pisces, this is never the way it is. There's always alternatives. There's always justice. There's always, if we are patient and have faith, always comes the right outworking. Well, Pisces, that's our reading for December. And I want to tell all of you thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes and your comments. I don't get a lot of time to write back, but I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate all of them. Some of them are funny. They're all sweet. And for all of you people that I've met through doing these YouTube videos, it's been an honor to serve you. And I want to say thanks to all of the people I've met through these years, 27 years of doing readings, almost 28 now. I really, really have been honored to be able to serve you, and I've enjoyed every single minute of it. I actually have a really good job. So if anyone wants to know more about me, the information's down below the screen, or if you want to schedule an appointment, all the information is on the website that'll tell you how to do all that. And Pisces, hopefully, I will be back to see you again next month, so, or should I say next year. So, see you then. Bye-bye.